right, you clicked on this video because you're working a 9 to 5 and you want to get out of that. And I understand that working a 9 to 5 can be good for people that need money right now because this process is not going to be instant. It's going to take you a little bit to build up and get to where you can get out of this. So, what you're going to want to do is first start thinking outside the box. Stop thinking, hey, I'm going to work for this person and they're going to pay me this amount. Instead, be thinking, this person's going to work for me and I'm going to pay them this amount. Okay, let me elaborate. So, let's say you start you up a little business of selling clothes, something super simple. You're not going to make that much money selling clothes, okay? But I'm going to teach you how to upscale this. So, let's say you go and to these thrift stores, you get 100 shirts. They're all the same shirt. You set you up a little stand outside where there's a bunch of people that frequently visit. Then you sell each of these things you bought for $1. You sell them for $10. Okay? Let's say you sold out, bro. You bought 100 shirts, $10 each. That's $1,000 right there. How much did you pay? Only $100 because you got 100 shirts. All right. Now you're like, $1,000. That's cool, but I'm trying to make $100,000. Trying to make $1 million. That's understandable because 9 to 5, you're probably going to make like 40,000, 60,000 a year. What I could get you to do is instead of you taking this on by yourself, you get you a few trusted members. Let's say you got 3 people, and these 3 people you pay them a cut of it. Okay, so instead of buying 100 shirts, you got 3 people, so you went out and you bought 3,000 shirts. Okay, through these 3 people, you don't even do any of this. This takes up none of your time besides you getting them together to do this and collecting the revenue. What you want to do is take those 3 people and give them each 1,000 shirts. Okay, they go to wherever they at. They split them up, different cities, different areas that is heavily trafficked. Okay, and then each of these, let's say all 3 of your people sold out. So that's 100. Okay, no, that's 10,000 because you each got 1,000 shirts. So that'd be $10,000 for each of them people. That's 30,000 altogether. Let's say this happened in a month. You got it done. So let's say each of these people you pay them. You got 30,000. So let's split it up, 500 each. He gets 500. He gets 500. He gets 500. Or we can do more. Let's say he gets 1,000. He gets because it's 30,000, bro. You give them each 1,000. You're still gonna have $27,000 in revenue. That's how I want you to start thinking. Don't be thinking like the person who's working for you, where they're, oh, well, I'm gonna get paid $1,000 for working this whole month just selling these shirts. That's a good deal. But really, on the other end, what they don't see is you making the 27,000 and them only making the 1,000. That's how it works on your 9 to 5 right now. You're sitting there and you're only making probably $100 for a full day's work, whenever the person you working for is making about $10,000, $5,000 a day from all that work that you're putting in. This 9 to 5 mindset that people get locked into travels along generations because your family wants you to get a job and it's going to be similar to theirs because there's no opportunity for you to find a job that or create your own because they don't have that mindset. They haven't adopted it. So what you're going to want to do is escape this by creating your own business, creating you a little entrepreneurship where you go out and you capitalize on a skill you have. Like, let's say you are really good at working out. You could sell workout programs. You could make a personalized plan for someone, or you could be a personal trainer that is 24/7 access to them. They pay you $100 for a month, and then that whole month, if they got any questions or want to send you a video on an exercise or need an exercise, they could just hit you up and you're there. So you would have $100 from that whole month just for that one person. Let's say you got 20 people to do this. That's $2,000 in 1 month. And in your job, you probably be making about $2,000 in that month. But this is such a laid back, it's so easy. It's not like you're having to go through a strenuous 7-hour shift where instead you could just market yourself because you have your own skills. It's not like you're going to have someone sitting there telling you, hey, I need you to go fold the laundry. Hey, I need you to go take the trash out. You're not going to be having people boss you around like that because you're the boss. If you got something that you see that you don't like, you could just cut it off. There's a business or people that come in and want some of your business, you don't have to accept that. You could be like, no, sorry, I'm not accepting any more at this time. I'm too booked up or something. So if y'all could get to where y'all start operating in this mindset rather than, oh, I'm gonna go and make a few bucks, which you will need at first to start up this. But once you get to that point, you should already know that all this is gonna fall through for you because you gotta trust in yourself, trust in the process, take what you got, your skills, and capitalize, market them. If you got any more questions or anything about how you could escape the 9 to 5, I'd love to help you. Get in the comments section, and I'll see you on the next one.